You have to take your time. You have to take your time, right? You started off great, but take your time. Just gonna try again. Let's go back our words here again. No, you're gonna try again, but take your time.
Okay.
Just take your time. Be patient, don't rush it.
Okay. When
Right.
we inhale,
the
the intercostal muscle and the diaphragm are involved. However, the muscle of the diaphragm contracts so that it flattens, right?
Well,
And this
go ahead.
and it pushes the ribs up and outwards. Right? And so the volume of the thorax will increase.
Okay.
And while we exhale now, the external intercostal muscle relax. And so while we exhale, the external intercostal muscle relax. So listen really needed. And then the ribs are lowered. So the ribs are pushed downwards. So it's one put the ribs are pushing down and inwards. And the volume of the thorax will increase the air pressure.
Yeah, but the volume of the thorax does what? Decrease or increase?
So a decrease.
Decrease. Good. All right. Very good. Not bad. And I like how you started off that when you are inhaling, both the intercostal muscles and the diaphragm are involved. So you realize that when you put the word chart together and start to build your sentence, it sounds like your words, so like how you want to express it, right? And that is really what I'm looking for. So don't want to do the worksheet. Don't just cut and paste or copy and paste or pick out a phrase and drop it there. No. Create your word chart and you know which word they're going to start off with. So you realize that Alia made a mistake earlier and she correct herself when she decided to write down whatever she wants to say. She read from it and by writing it, she made the right thing. So then guess what? Your strategy then that you must use is to develop your word chart, develop your concept map as you can see right there. Then now you put your words together to make your answer. So you can get the full marks. That's what I'm looking for. Somebody else give me their description. So we hear it. Do I have to call names? Alright, no call names. Okay, Sheva, go.
When we inhale, the volume of increases. The contraction of the intercostal muscles move the rib cage upwards and outwards. The diaphragm is flattened. When we exhale, the volume of the thorax decreases, and the relaxation of the external intercostal muscles lowers the rib cage so it's not to its original state.
Okay. All right. Okay, not bad. But it could be structured better than that though, but not bad. All right. It could be structured better than that. And I'm going to teach you guys construction. When you're putting the who and the what in a sentence, always comes first. All right. Always comes first. The how I think comes second, Let me ask my co-assistant to make sure I'm correct. Yeah, man, there's a standard for that one. All right. So we have the who, the what, the when, the where, the how, and the why. So you write your answer in that format. So the we're talking about the volume of the thorax. That's the main thing we're talking about. So you could say the volume of the thorax increases when. So we're talking about now increases when the diaphragm and the intercostal muscles contracts. Good. You follow now? That's another way, right? Now this you could say now this is when we are what inhaling. Follow? Okay, so something like that. But you guys, good try, not bad, but have to work on it and make it more perfect. You have to practice the methodology so you can perfect it before exam or by exam. Trudy, let me hear your description. Not bad, Alia and Shevan. Trudy, let me hear your description, please. Trudy, listen man, listen man. You're supposed to have called your name so much time. Trudy, Ann, may I hear your description, please, ma'am? All right, while we're waiting on Trudy, Ann, as you can see, that you basically made an attempt to use the words in this wheel of words that will relates to the breathing mechanism, and that's very good. All right, that's all I want. You guys will get your full marks when you do things like this. It's a secret. Yes, Trudy, go ahead.
Sir, when we inhale and exhale, the intercostal muscle expand and contract and expand. The what about it?
You wrote it enough. You're supposed to know. Not hearing you. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're going to continue. You're going to start again or what?
Sir, never mind.
No, man, try. Hey, you know my stance with something there, you know. So you're going to try. Come on. You're a smart person, so come on. Try one more time. Try one more time. All right. While she's putting her thing together, we're going to move on a bit. And when you're ready to read me, say let me know. The mission of this class, ladies, is to ensure that you get the necessary help that you need. So it's all about track and field training, any form of training, any form of sports you're training for, you have drill and practice. You make mistakes, the coach correct you, and you practice it the next time you go on the track. So by the time championship time come, you're ready. So don't feel no way if you make mistakes in the class. You're welcome to make mistakes. Right? Welcome to make them. People who never make mistakes can't say them perfect. You have to make mistakes for you to learn. Alright? Alright. Scientists always make mistakes and then they improve on it. Alright, so remember me say I have to read what you have. We're gonna move on now. The outline the factors affecting rate of breathing. Basically they're going to list them. Can somebody give me one of the factors that affect the rate of breathing? Even if it was not in a lesson, you can tell me if you think about it. Well, we talk about rate of breathing. Somebody going to talk. Go ahead.
Exercise.
Exercise. Good job. Somebody else can give me a next one. What does affect the rate of breathing? Exercise is one. Somebody else can tell me the next one. If you guys are
Lactic
mute.
acid.
Alright, lactic acid. Anybody else? Anybody else? These affect the rate, factors affect the rate of breathing. No, lactic acid is related to exercise. Remember that one, please. Anything that affect the rate of breathing.
Drugs.
Drugs. Oh, drugs like cigarette smoking. We're put in bracket cigarette smoking or smoking rather. Now there's another one. Now you have some
Start with
persons. Go ahead, let me hear it. Go ahead.
what we start with.
C or C or is it that? Yeah, A. It started at A. And it's not aerobic nor anaerobic either. Alright, there is a when Jamaica was campaigning for the 1998 World Cup, when they went to Mexico, there was a concern that they'll not be able to breathe properly up there because of a particular factor, environmental factor. So can somebody guess what that factor is?
Altitude.
Altitude. Good. Altitude. Altitude. And that altitude relates to what we call the atmospheric pressure.
So those are the factors that affect breathing.
Yes, man. Because if the atmospheric pressure, misspell the word correct here? Atmosphere.
Take out the age.
Yes, thank you. Now, when the higher you go, is the lower the atmospheric pressure, hence the colder you are. Because did you know that the colder, when the time gets cold, your breathing rate will increase. You know that, right? So because the higher you go, that pressure will be so low. So you will find out that the rate at which the oxygen should be moving is possibly even slower. So you are not getting the oxygen that you need as fast as you can. So of course you're going to breathe harder, much harder, so you can get in as much oxygen. So these are some of the factors that affect the rate of breathing. Exercise, smoking, and atmospheric pressure. And there are others that you can think of another time. All right? Okay, we're going to move on from here.
Lactic acid is one.
Yeah, you put them in one because remember, so when you exercise to a point, after particular, when you reach a climax, you will start experiencing anaerobic respiration, right? And that's when lactic acid will start build up in your muscles. Make sense? That's why I put them together. All right. All right. So let's move on to the next slide. Now, this is a explain. Let me see if I have, no, I don't have anything. Hold on there. Now, you have watched the video. So I want some of you to explain the concept of vital capacity. Somebody can explain the concept of vital capacity for me, please? A particular instrument is used to measure this. Explain the concept of vital capacity.
It is the volume of the moose air.
Come ladies.
Hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. I wasn't hearing. Go ahead.
So basically the volume of the moose air you can blow out after fully breathing in.
Very good. Very good. All right. Very good. So let's just move on. Yeah, I've got it. Let's move on.
Wait.
Wait. Yeah, but you explained it already, so we're moving on from here. Don't need it for right now. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we're on our next that graphic organizer they call it. These things are called graphic organizers. All right. So when you're making a notes, give it an int. If you don't want to have this length to read, like read or something, you can create graphic organizers. And like this, and you have ones for sequence, is like you're creating a step, step down, so you can the word. I have give an idea what I mean by that. Now, if you're going to talk about sequence, it's like you're creating a step. There's a step 1 there, step 2, step 3, and continuous. So you're stepping down. So what would be the first step, second step, third step? So if you're describing a sequence, you can create your notes using this graphic organizer here. Right? If you're making comparisons, you can use this like a subset thing like. And you know local mathematical terms will come here. You know, say you put whatever in the middle because they are common, and whatever go on the opposite sides here because they are different. So when you're making comparison between two things in your lesson, you can compare them. Good. So it's good to create graphic organizers as well. Maybe one of these worksheets will be forcing you to create a graphic organizer. All right. All right. So those are that for that. All right. So let's get back to the lesson now. The same as distinguish between gaseous exchange and breathing. See, we're going no, but I want you now to tell me now some of the terms you can think of that relate to gaseous exchange. Anybody can go with the first? Eh?
No.
Whenever we talk about gaseous exchange,
Then talk carbon dioxide and oxygen.
when we talk about the gases, carbon dioxide, you must mention the gases. Spell them DO, XIDE, and oxygen.
DIX, yeah.
All right, what else are we going to mention?
Like I said about the respiratory surface.
The who?
The respiratory surface.
And what
Which
is
is all
that?
the gases.
And what's the name of it?
The fish gills and some
No,
other
we are not fishes. Are you and social biology we're talking about here?
mammals.
No. What's the name of the gaseous exchange surface that we have?
Alveoli.
Thank you very much, Chevelle. Alveoli. Alveoli. Very good. So when talk about that, that's what they wanted to say earlier. So is the respiratory surface, we want to call it that. In other words, we need to use, we have the alveoli, we have the oxygen, we have carbon dioxide. What else? We must mention something else.
The stomata.
No, you're talking about plant biology now. No. You're talking about human biology now. That's human biology. Human anatomy.
The movement, the breathing movement.
No, gaseous exchange. So we have alveoli, we have oxygen, we have carbon dioxide. What else?
The lungs.
No, not particularly. No.
You have a trachea?
No.
The transport system.
What part of the transport system?
The blood containing hemoglobin.
All right. You see, no. What part of it? That's the term you want to use. No. What surrounds the alveoli?
What?
What surrounds the alveoli?
The capillaries.
Blood capillary. That's what I'm saying. Good. Is there another word? Is there another word? Describe the movement. What would you describe the movement of gases?
Diffusing.
Very good. Diffusion. Right. The other word we have missing out? Diffusion, carbon dioxide, oxygen, alveoli, blood capillary. Another word. There's another key word.
Let's start with
Letter R.
breathe.
No. The carbon dioxide will not exist in our system. Is that take
Diffuse.
No, sir. What else we can have carbon dioxide existing?
The red blood cells.
No. Process is a process that takes place with carbon dioxide generating. Come. Work with me.
With R.
Yes, R, yeah.
Fine.
Respiration.
Respiration.
Yeah, respiration. Actually, it's respiration. So the fire, if the cells are not respiring, you won't have charger. So if you're asked to describe gaseous exchange, then you'd have to make mention of these, right? But they ask you now to distinguish between gaseous exchange and breathing. Now, do you see any difference between gaseous exchange and breathing? Can anybody tell me? What's the main purpose of breathing? Can anybody tell me?
What?
Give me one distinct difference between gaseous exchange and breathing.
Breathing is the movement of air in and out of the lungs.
So like you read a definition.
Eh?
That's so like you read a definition.
That's something I know from my learn already.
Okay then, fine. So what about gaseous exchange? I want to know the difference. You gotta tell me what
And I said the
breathing is.
gaseous exchange would mean be the exchange of gases, namely carbon dioxide and oxygen, across our Earth's surface.
Okay, so what's the difference between the two?
So one is the movement of air in and out of the lungs, and the gaseous exchange, the exchange of gases, namely carbon dioxide and oxygen across our respiratory surface. So the breathing is actually the movement of air in and out of the lungs.
Okay. All right. Now I'll kill you on that one. All right. Now, you see, the diagram that I drew the circles would have could have helped as well. But with breathing, you don't have a respiratory surface. But gaseous exchange have a respiratory surface, true?
Yes.
Now, when you breathe, at the gaseous exchange surface, you know that the air becomes a bit moist. Agree?
Yes.
That doesn't happen in breathing. True?
Yeah.
Good. So there are other differences that you can mention, but I say what you were trying to do. You were using the definition, blend them together to show the differences. All right. But when you're going to answer a question like this, you must say the difference between gaseous exchange and breathing is, and you tell the difference. Is that clear?
Yeah.
All right. Anybody have a contribution to make to this objective here? Nobody? All right. Let's move on. All right. I gave away some of the answers. So we're going to identify now the characteristics common to gaseous exchange surfaces. Can somebody give me one of the characteristics?
Oxygen.
No, that's not a characteristic at all, no. That's not a characteristic. Kingdom.
Oxygenated and deoxygenated.
No.
No.
Never thought it would happen, you know? Judy and Chevel. All right, let me. What is it Alia?
Alveoli.
No, well, this is alveoli, but we're talking about the characteristics of it. Judy and Chevel. You're looking at the notebook. Make notes looking at the notebook. So, and I know I distinctly outlined these characteristics in the lesson. Give me one characteristic. Yes, Chevel, go ahead.
The alveoli.
No. That is not the characteristics. Gaseous exchange surface is the alveoli. But we want to know a characteristic. What you use when you say characteristic, mean how would you describe it?
It's very thin.
Ah, very good. Thin. Job well done. So it is thin. Next
Its
person.
is thin.
It has a large surface area.
Okay, good. Now you start to talk.
It is moist.
Moist. All right, large surface area. Moist.
An excellent transfer system.
Come on. According to that, it's thin, large surface area, moist. What else? It's not a transport system, so you can't answer that. It's thin, has a large surface area, it's moist. What else? Show you never watch a video. Show there. You gotta keep your thing on mute, you know, because you take too long to unmute your thing. Thin, large surface area, moist. There's a fourth one. What's the fourth one?
There's covered blood capillaries.
A small air sac.
Alright. It's a small air sac, yeah. But the one we're looking for is covered with blood capillaries. Very good. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Alright. So these are the 4 characteristics that they'll ask you. You must know these 4 characteristics when you're speaking about the alveoli or the alveolus right here. Alright? Good. I don't need to make the notes already in your notebook. So we're going to move on. Then go watch the video meantime and have a notes. Alright, question. Which one of these pictures, let me label it, make life easy for you. So we have figure 1 here, or picture A. Alright, let's call it picture 1. And picture 2. Okay. Now, which of these pictures relates to aerobic respiration? Picture 1 or picture 2? Based on your knowledge.
Picture 1.
Picture 1. Why is it picture 1?
Because she need oxygen for run.
Well, she is actually walking, right?
She need oxygen for walk.
Okay. But why is not anaerobic respiration?
Eh?
Why is it not anaerobic respiration?
Really can't beat it.
Can be it. You see, think about it and write something down and tell me. Write down your explanation for me, please. Well, since picture 1 is aerobic respiration, then picture 2 must be anaerobic respiration. So,
a small amount of energy is released.
for which one that? For which one that?
Well,
write down one I think about. Write it down first. Write it down. Why picture 1 is aerobic? Why picture 2 is anaerobic? Write it down and then tell me afterwards. I remember if practice a bit on the word chart and you can give me correct or clear responses.
okay, picture 1 is aerobic.
And why?
Because oxygen is needed. Right? Using of oxygen and a large amount of energy is released.
That's why I said that.
Yes.
Uh,
Remember, I said the glucose completely break down, you know.
yeah, but why aerobic? Why? Why aerobic?
Wrong, I'm alive.
Well, it not clear, so I'm not gonna tell you right now. Like you're talking about picture one, remember. Mark, she's not walking fast. She's walking um ordinary.
So that be anaerobic.
No man, it's aerobic. It's really aerobic. That one a rough phone, eh? Come on, man. You gotta think. Got to think. All right. When you guys re-log in, we're gonna continue discussion. But just to try to see if we can pick your brain a bit some more, right? This is all gonna pick your brain some more. Now think about it. Why do you think about it now? Tell me exactly what is happening to this woman. Don't tell me in terms of your knowledge now. Just picture her walking normally. She just walking normally in the early morning or the late evening. So tell me what's happening. What do you think? If you were there standing over the opposite side and you're watching her, what are some of the things you think you would probably be seeing where she's concerned?
She exercise.
Yeah, she exercise, but what else? She not walk fast, just a walk her. That's a relative pace, slow. Mm?
So she burning less energy, using up less energy.
She using up less energy. Okay, good. So she's breathing what then?
Slowly.
Normal. Hello.
What?
So she's using up less energy, right? Now, if she's
Yeah.
using up less energy, it therefore means that what? Come, we'll discuss it. Come. Therefore means that what? She's using up less energy.